Yo, yo, yo. Let's play some God of freaking War.
Prepare to join your family, Spartan!
Yo, what's up, Phoenix? We are gonna freaking do this tonight. By taking good frequent breaks when we need them.
Best you can do.
You know, keeping our cool. After I got off last night, I was like, I definitely was doing worse because of my mental state. So tonight should be better.
I will show you what real power is.
Oops. Oh, I'm getting hit now. Cool. Oh, that was the unblockable guy. Ow. Not cool. Oh, I'm dead. Damn it. That was a good first try, I guess.
You have already lost, Spartan!
Well, he did it twice? Oh, that's new. That is not really what I meant to do. Kind of a bad start, one might even argue.
Athena has made you weak.
Whoops. What?
Advance and embrace your death, mortal.
Come on, what? I was mashing as fast as I could. I don't know how I... What do we think about doing easy mode and then going to God of War 2 instead of grinding this all night?
Kratos had...
If it asks me if I want to go to easy mode, I mean, there might be a trick going into that clone fight where you get the quick time. I don't think I understand. I don't think I get it. Well, I mean, maybe I'm confused.
Kratos had...
Relent! You have already lost, Spartan!
But do I not need to worry about it until the fight with all the different Kratoses? Or are you saying it has something to do with the end of this fight? Because I know that like you get like all your health and magic at the end of this fight during the quick time event. I think that's what you're talking about. God fucking damn it.
Is that the best you can do?
The end of this fight. Honestly, maybe I don't even go for the quick time event. Maybe I should just try to get him down to 0 health. Because the quick time event kind of fucks me up. I don't know if it's possible.
Join me, Kratos!
Yeah, I guess we just gotta see if we can kill him or get to the next thing without doing the quick time event. Because then I'll just do that. Because this thing I have no problem doing. Just like hitting him.
Goodbye, Spartan.
That's just extremely unlucky timing right there.
You are no warrior. You cannot defeat me.
Ah, fuck me. I have to do it.
Do you feel the rage that drives your blade? Can you resist me, Spartan? Advance and embrace your death, mortal.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Okay. We at least got that like third or fourth try.
I have taught you many ways to kill a mortal, Kratos. Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him. Do you recognize this place, Spartan? The location of your greatest failure? Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now
EHOH?
taken
I don't know
form
what that means.
and substance.
Yeehaw.
His past stood before him.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
That's true. That's true.
By the gods, can this be real?
That's definitely big. That's definitely big.
Ares, there is nothing you can put in my way to stop
Oh,
me.
nice.
I will save my family.
I didn't know that. I'm a big Yeehaw fan, so. God damn it. Whoa.
I couldn't stop them. They were too strong.
That was crazy. That was a really fantastic attempt, though, honestly. I can't fucking believe that. That was a really fucking good run, too. Honestly, all of these runs are really good, so I think we're going to get it soon. But I just can't believe that that's how that one ended. Alright, now let's spam down the magic for a little bit. can't believe I got that.
Please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? You
Let's
took them
go.
once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered. And you rejected me. A god! Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death!
Oh,
Is that really third try?
not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. You should have been stronger.
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
I remember seeing that sword early on.
I still have allies in Olympus area.
Wow, I can't believe I got third time.
See how strong.
I'm so fucking happy. All right, I think we got another boss fight though. Okay. Jesus Christ. Can I parry stuff here? Let's see. Interesting. I can't believe I fucking got that third try. Honestly, I was probably so fucking drained last night from trying it for so long. That's crazy how mindset can change things. This is an interesting fight. I'm not sure there's parries here. I'm gonna only try to parry on this one. I don't think there are though.
Pathetic. I will show you what real power is.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no. We don't need easy mode. We fucking got this. He can parry though. It's a dodge fight. I think it's a block fight. I think it's a block fight because there's nothing unblockable yet. All right, this one is a... We roll out of there. What? Okay, that was unblockable. Oh, yeah, that's 4 hits. Interesting. Can I grab? I wonder if I can grab. Grab is like a different... This... Okay. This grab move shit is very good. What the hell? All right, well, pressing the grab move is pretty good. Okay.
Kratos, it was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
That
I
works.
haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Oh, that was pretty badass. That was kind of badass.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
Gee, okay, Jesus, that's quite the explosion.
The city had been saved and would thrive again. The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
Oh,
In
damn.
the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece.
Oh, this was the beginning
After
of the
10
game.
years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness.
Yeet.
The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares'
Damn.
tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed.
Whoa.
Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
Oh, shit. Athena. There's more game? Let's I have 20k. Whoa, that's so cool. So now we're the god of war. That makes sense. For the longest time, I was like, oh, you know, Kratos, the god of war, all this and that. But I guess he is the god of war. I can't believe there's more game. That's awesome. Oh, Mount Olympus. Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely surprising. We've done it. We've made it to Mount Olympus. a save point. I mean, definitely could just be climbing the stairs for sure. But the fact that there's a save point. Maybe there's like post game.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos,
Wait, that's
the mortal who
so
had
cool.
become the new god of war.
What a fun game! Now attempt to God mode. You've completed God of War, Treasure of Olympus. Okay, I'm saving. Hey. We did it. We are not going to be trying God mode. We will be starting God of War 2 tonight, which is very exciting. I'm excited to see where the story goes. This is a really, I think, like, overall, the things I liked about it. The story was pretty cool. In general, it didn't try to do too much. It was just kind of a beat 'em ups, you know, sort of game. A lot of the fights that I found very frustrating ended up being totally solvable once I kind of put the time in or wasn't like too tired for them. A lot of really cool set pieces. Yeah, there were some like control things where I felt kind of it was hard to be precise with how I attacked and whatnot. But I mean, my biggest complaint was on that fight that I did third try tonight. So I think that at the end of the day, really not very many complaints at all. Cool story. Cool game in general. We did it. That's 1 of 3. It's a beat. Oh. Very cool. I wonder what the harder difficulty is. My guess is just like more health, but for the enemies, but who knows? Oh, Nolan North was Hades. Oh, I should have looked at the voice acting. Oh, that was so fun. I was so sad, and we beat it on the hardest difficulty we could. We didn't go to easy mode. I was tempted. Yeah. No. We did it. I'm very happy. Great music. I really like the music too. Music was really cool. Oh, it's a little photo mosaic or video mosaic of Kratos. Oh yeah, it's a bop and a half. They better do a special thank you to the player. Special thanks to you, the player. Kratos will return. Oh, what is this? More? More. Alright. BRB. More fucking credits. I want my special thanks to the player. I think it was repeating the credits. All right. Oh, treasures. Oh, what? That's so cool. Deleted levels.
This is our sort of batch of things that you didn't get to see. That
Oh, this is so
some
cool.
Some of them I'm glad you didn't, and some of them I wish you would have, time permitting, but it wasn't. So here we go. Okay, now this is actually this. Now this wasn't a deleted level. This was the prototype that the team put together. I don't even know what the date on this is, but you know, 3 years ago, and it was really just to get the basic mechanics, not even tuned or anything, but you know, you could run, you could swim, you could swing, and if you look at this level a little bit, you'll see we certainly didn't reuse any of the main art, but you'll see kind of like that shot there is sort of the precursor to some of the shots we have in the game, the rope swinging mechanic, and a lot of this, so you'll recognize if you've played the game and remembered the game, you'll recognize some of the like the level when you pull into Athens at first. This bottom section is based on that, and the whole cliffs that you climb here, we actually just sort of ripped these out directly from the demo. And built the cliffs level, the cliffs of madness, or the cliffs of insanity. I forget what we ended up calling it. God, it's amazing to see this little guy running around. It looks so.
This is so cool.
Not like Kratos. That guy there was the original Cyclops who's dying, who just never really looked like a Cyclops. He just looked like a big guy with a stick. And then this was the room, the only room that we built that was like the final room, and everything else was kind of rough. And I remember seeing this and going, everybody saw this and said, man, this looks awesome. And then we were like, yeah, but how in the hell are we going to get, you know, all the levels in the game looking as good as that? And I don't know if we ended up getting them all looking as good as that, but I think we came a lot closer than I thought we would. This level's pretty cool. This was our test level for the Icarus wing. So when, you know, Icarus and Daedalus, the Icarus story where he flew too close to the sun with the wings that he had made, and the wax melted and he fell to his death. That was sort of the inspiration for the mechanic. And I still love this. I absolutely wish this had made it into the game. We just, you know, it really came down to time and going, you know what, let's focus, let's get our fighting really good, and let's get our platforming better, and let's get our puzzles working, and maybe we can come back to this. And as is often the case, you just never have the chance to. Yeah. So I'd love to see something like this, you know, in future God of War titles.
That's a cool little section.
I think it's a great.
Maybe it'll be in God of War 2.
It's fun to fly around. And what was cool about this is it wasn't just a flying level. It was, you know, you could land and you could walk around, and it was a seamless experience versus, you know, now it's time for the flying level. So that was pretty cool.
This looks fun.
Yeah, I look at this now and I'm like, damn, we should have gotten that in. Would have been awesome. These were the original Harpies. They were a lot bigger. They still read better. They look awesome, but we just realized we needed more of like a bat-like, small, like little annoyance enemy. These guys played like the skeletons, basically, flying versions of the skeletons, and there just wasn't much of a difference in gameplay, so we ended up kind of shrinking them down and making them bats. And this was what we called the Mounting the Titan level, which is Kratos, the giant titan in the desert. And sadly, right now, the only way you get on the Titan is through a movie. And originally, this was how it was going to be. You see this big thing, it's like a big watermelon in the background. That's actually
there's like
Kratos,
special features in the game. Like this is like deleted levels,
kind of moving
which I'm watching. It's pretty
towards
cool.
the player, and those things that are falling are like mountains that are crumbling and stuff. So it's kind of like Kratos is rushing towards the player, crawling, and you're trying to run ahead of him in these platforming sections, so that you can ultimately jump onto the structure that's on his back, and that'll lead you up to the temple. And I still love that idea. I really, really wish we could have done
That's
it.
a
It
cool
was just, we
concept.
showed this to the tech guys and we showed it to the artists, and they were just like, dude, that's going to take forever. This was the original boss. There was a boss that originally, look at that, that's awesome, that originally guarded Pandora's box. And again, we just didn't have time. And I know it's
Thank
lame,
God.
but, that's the one thing I regret about the Pandora design, is that there are no bosses that guard the box. You have the Minotaur boss down below, and then we've got this conveyor belt section, and that's kind of it. And we just ran out of time. This was
Dang,
originally
yeah,
pretty cool.
it definitely felt like there should have been a boss
You know,
there.
you had this moving platform up above. You had this giant kind of harpy vulture in the center that was guarding the box. And she had these eggs scattered all around the level. And in order to sort of entice her to fly around, you'd have to go find her eggs and break the eggs. And you'd kind of take the little baby birds inside, and you'd kind of carry them around and use them as bait. And again, not only was it kind of a cool mechanic because you were slower as you carried these things around, but also I think it really helped with the character of Kratos. I mean, here he is, you know, cracking open eggs and ripping out little infant birds and using them for his own desires.
That's fair.
And really pissing off this mama bird, I thought was pretty cool. So here's just another quick idea. These are just almost like little sketches for levels, you know, where you have a big open environment, and then you've got the walls come down and it becomes a maze, and you either do something and the walls come back up, or it's on a timer. I mean, we did
That's
tons
cool.
of these things, you know, where I'd have an idea or a designer would have an idea, and it was like, you know,
That's a
try,
really
try
interesting
something like
idea.
this. So this level is actually a level that we went so far as that we showed the press, we got it in magazines, and this was really a hard cut for us to make, and especially for me to make. I love the mechanic of it, and I love the platforming and the concept. And the concept was that you're riding this elevator, and you know, if you get knocked off, obviously you'll die. And if you get off the elevator, the idea was it was going to originally be being chased by this massive sandstorm. And the elevator was really the only thing. It was sort of a magical elevator that
Oh, this is
protected you
cool.
from the sand. And if you got off the elevator would bypass you, and the sandstorm would engulf you and kill you. And
This
we
seems like
just
a really
the two
cool
things we
level.
didn't have time to do is we didn't have time to tune it, and we didn't have time to build the sandstorm. But what I loved was this whole idea of, you know, getting off the elevator and having to catch back up with it. So, you know, you'd have these little forks in the road. And,
Yeah, it seems like
you know,
really
you'd
cool.
be forced, like coming up, you'd be forced to get off the elevator, or you could choose different paths. And if you took one path, it was more combat heavy. One path was more platform heavy.
That sounds super
And as you
fun.
can see, I mean, we had this pretty much finished from a standpoint of the art and the setup, but we were missing the big sandstorm, and we were missing the tuning time to really make this fun, and so it ended up getting cut. This I love. This was great. This is great. I love this for the elevator. Now it gets smaller. I guess we talked about putting this in the actual, oh, see, they suck. Whoever played this couldn't keep up with the elevator. That was the whole idea, trying to keep up with the elevator. So it's tough. It's really tough when you have to cut ideas that you're really passionate about out of the game, but you do so you can make the other ideas that you do have in the game shine even brighter. So it's sort of a constant process, or it's a constant aspect of the process that's just a really tough thing that you go through, but I think it's worth it because it makes the overall product better.
Very cool. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Oops. And then I'll probably watch a few more of these. The making of God of War. I kind of want to watch this. This is like on old DVDs when they had like bonus features and stuff. This is so cool. This is like, I'm so into this.
God of War's been in development for about 3 years, roughly. It's including a fairly lengthy pre-production cycle. And basically, it came from Dave Jaffe's head.
There were so many ready-made play mechanics and gameplay mechanics in the Greek myths already that it was just like Medusa's head and Zeus's thunderbolts and battling Cyclopses, and that mixed with just my love of the material was like, okay, this is what we got to do. We got to do this game.
Dave Jaffe came up to me and goes, "What do you think about Greek mythology?" I was immediately intrigued by it.
When they said, "Hey, we're thinking about Greek mythology for God of War," I was like, "Yeah, let's definitely do that."
The creative director of the game, Dave Jaffe, definitely comes up with a lot of this kind of stuff, and he, likes to involve the team in the design. So he comes up with ideas. We sit around. He comes around, asks us his famous 1 to 10. What do you think about this idea?
God of War is our attempt to really elevate the action-adventure genre to the next level. We wanted to bring combat, exploration, navigation, puzzle solving, all of the classic elements of the genre, but we wanted to bring those to players in a fresh way, in a way that they haven't really seen before, and also at a scope and at a level and sort of this epic feel that they haven't really gotten before in a game.
That's the whole idea behind God of War. It's not just a game. It's an adventure like a movie.
I'd give it that for sure. Definitely.
The sheer amount of concept art and work that went into developing all the characters and the look and feel of the game is pretty unique. I've never seen so much effort put into concepting a game out, making sure that every environment is unique and fits in with the theme of the game overall.
I gave them my influences. It's really to their credit that they were able to sort of extrapolate what I was really going for into art, amazing art. So I ended up sort of getting what I wanted, which was this high adventure, amazing fantasy setting, which was inspired by the stuff that I grew up with, the movies that I grew up watching. But exactly how the game ended up looking the way it did was really, you'd have to ask the artist.
Charlie Wynn has been part of the studio for quite some time, and what he's brought to God of War is extremely valuable.
A lot of my job is to create images of what the game feels like.
The mood of the game is dark. The main character Kratos is a very disturbed character.
The things I said to him, I said brutal, nasty, violent, antisocial, pissed off, angry, fuck you. That was my direction to Charlie.
The hardest part about making Kratos was that the storyline wasn't really there yet. And so I was trying to create a character that didn't have that story behind him yet.
I just said, come into work and get angry and see what happens.
Damn, all this
what
art
they came back with was their versions of anger and the things that they were mad at and the things that, it was really kind of neat because you got to look at the concept art and kind of see how everybody dealt with anger and madness and chaos.
It's very interesting.
The solution was to sort of start stripping away everything. Every time we took away a piece of armor, every time we took away a helmet, a shield, we started seeing more of this animalistic side to this character. Once we got that, it was just an issue of whittling it down, from those 15 images, all of which felt the most brutal, and said out of all these 15, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
God of War is our attempt to really elevate the action-adventure genre to the next level.
We're trying to do so much right now. We want to bring this, this experience to people, and we want it to be realistic. In order to do that, we have to push the PlayStation 2 as far as it possibly can go.
Yeah, this is a PS2 game.
We use a well-known art package called Maya to do almost everything in our game.
When we first started the game, it was how do you create beautiful, lush environments that are high polygon count, high texture detailed, beautiful lighting, and just consistent through the game.
Technologically, 4 or 5 years into a console, most of the big problems have been solved. So it's just a question of doing it better than everyone else.
You first start with the sheet, and the sheet is also known as collision. That's the very bare bones minimum level of detail that the player actually interacts on. any of these walls that the player can't go beyond. So this is the confines of the level. This is what, you know, what you're actually playing in, but that's not what you see. That's what the game's running in the background. If I turn the sheet off,
I can't believe this is a PS2 game. That's pretty good.
Associated with that.
Well, we definitely wanted to make the player feel like they were in ancient Greece.
You know, it's to go from really dark, depressing feelings where you feel like, I just want to get out of here, to, you know, very bright and.
Also, can we talk about that final battle fight where I just figured out that pressing circle just is the win the fight game? That was fucking hilarious.
It's gonna look real, but it's also gonna have a take to it, you know, like a little bit of a fantasy twist, over the top, like blood and guts.
I don't think that there's any other PlayStation game that achieves that that's out there.
Oh, they did mocap for this. I guess that makes sense.
Every character in the game starts out with a single pose that every single animation derives from. When it's starting to move like this, bring in the base pose, and then
remember this
you know,
motherfucker?
just start to block a few things out. Maybe even with general, just kind of moving the whole character all as one, getting the timing for things, and then building out from the pelvis. So get the pelvis motion right, then get the chest involved with the pelvis, and maybe start doing the arms, come back with the legs, and then finish with the head and the fingers. So sort of whittling down until I get to that final look. The original vision, I think, what we wanted was very, very brutal.
It's funny because we were like, let's go find some fight scenes in movies, and that's how we want this guy to move, and that's how nasty we want him to be. And it's weird, when we thought we'd find all these great movies, movie fights are really kind of tame when you think about it. And we actually ended up with only 2 or 3 movies that really obscure films too, that really, when you saw it, you were like, oh my God, that is just some nasty stuff.
There's been quite a few gameplay design sessions or meetings with the animators where we get extremely
physical.
We move around a lot.
That's
My
funny.
setup situation as I'm putting enemies into the game and I'm trying to get them very playable so that they can be placed in levels and go around is this big cartoony shaped, very bright arena. And it's just a big wide open space, and I put the guys in that, and I fight with them there, I tune them there, I set up all their moves and combos and their reactions.
The Medusa head animation, ripping the head off the Medusa, very long development cycle for that one. It was redone several times.
We obsessed over it. I pissed off everybody. The animations aren't brutal enough. The art's not brutal enough. There's not enough blood. I want this game to make
That was
players
a brutal
just
animation for sure.
go nuts and feel that sense of anger and chaos.
That was a fun section right there. Yes, this game does a great job setting the tone.
The quality and trying to get it to be as top notch as we can get it. There are several other games out there that I would consider that are kind of the top tier in animation, and we're trying to either meet or exceed what they do.
People are going to go, oh my God, this is what action-adventure games have supposed to have been since the very beginning.
I remember that. Yeah, the fight with these the sirens was really brutal. That was pretty early on in the game. Oh, I'm so excited to start God of War 2. Holy shit.
I always say this is the game I've been wanting to make since I was a little kid.
God of War, from a production perspective, has been extremely challenging. There's a number of areas that, you know, we've really been pressed. Time, money, resources.
Making the game was definitely a fight. Me and the team butted heads a lot, and there was this anger, I guess, that built up inside of me that I think I really transferred over to Kratos. And I look at Kratos now, and it's like, that's me.
I think we verbally abuse each other multiple times during the day.
Yikes.
It's one of those, it's a great high-low thing. start out the day, we're really happy, and then throughout the day we get very upset with each other, and then happy with each other, and then upset, and hopefully we can leave and we're happy with each other, and then we come back and we're happy with each other again.
I'm always the guy that the engineers want to strangle because I try to absolutely push this engine to the max.
We've wanted to strangle each other at least once a week.
The prospect of beating the shit out of other workers has you know, occasionally arisen.
We've
Jesus
not actually
Christ.
had any fist fights on the game yet.
No, fist fights certainly aren't allowed in a professional environment.
If we're going to get into a physical fight, it's going to happen in the next 3 months. We're going into the most stressful time of making a game, which is the alpha-beta process.
Alpha. 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 Alpha, baby. Alpha.
So we're an hour from alpha. Nothing's tuned and nothing's finished.
What I am is tired.
Tired. Tired, tired and more tired.
This is what alpha is, right? All the pieces are there, but it doesn't play right yet, and it doesn't feel right yet, and...
There are a couple of big bugs that people are working on. If we don't get them by 7, then we'll get them done by 8 or 9 or 10.
Jesus Christ.
3 years and we're almost done. Light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm so happy we're an hour away from being able to say at least we have a game.
Playtesting is fantastically important, and this is the first game that we've really gone to town on the playtesting while the game has been in development. We'll bring
That's
5
me.
or 6 people in from the local colleges, and we'll sit them down in front of the latest version of whatever level we've been building, and we'll watch them play it, and we'll notice all of the things that they don't do right, or all the times that they can't find the way to solve a puzzle because we've obviously not highlighted it well enough, or if they can't see the door in the background, then we'll add an extra light in so it's highlighted. It's really kind of like making, you know, it's like making a movie. At the beginning of the project, we decided we were going to build a playtesting room in our office, and that has proved to be a very good decision.
There's our huge PlayStation booth. So good to be one of the big titles this year, so hopefully it'll get some attention that we think it deserves.
Hey. Man, I wish I could have played it when it came out.
I think whether you're into
cool.
mythology or not, I think you can't deny the power of a game made by passionate people.
God of War is a game that anyone can pick up and play and have a really fun experience.
You should play God of War because it'll get you laid.
This is the adventure that the back of the box has always promised you.
God of War is fucking rad.
That's funny. Bro, what the heck is this? Character graveyard? This is where all the God of War's rejected characters go to die. The fucking bonus features. The bonus features in this game are so cool. All right. I don't think I want to watch all of these tonight because I do want to start God of War 2. Let me look up. What did the Muse keys do? Yeah, it really does. All right. Let's see here. God of War. God of War 2. Wow, this came out 2 years after. Uh-oh. Let's see. Unless I clicked on God of War 1 again. Hey. Whoa, now it's God and Titan. They renamed them. Well, we're doing God mode.
By defeating Ares, Kratos, the once mortal warrior, became the new god of war.
We just did that.
However, Kratos soon found himself alone on Olympus, shunned by his fellow gods. But Kratos had no need for the love of petty gods. He had found a new family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in the carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Uh-oh.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so he went to Rhodes to deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Oh my god, he's still big mode. Okay, my guess he gets stripped of his power by the other gods. Has to, like,
You conspire against me!
turn it back or something. Let's see. Oh shit. Is this game gonna start off with a big mode fight? My classic. Oh, I have all my magics too. Oh no, I just have the one. Uh-oh.
He still has some of the powers of a god. Run!
Let's see what I have. Power up info, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we start off with Poseidon's Trident, Gorgon Eyes, Phoenix, Cyclops Eyes, Urns of Power. Ooh. Oh, lots of juice in this one. They changed the controls. It's R1 instead of R2 for this. I'm definitely gonna get stripped of all my powers and stuff because I have full health and magic right now. Oh, combat feels actually more responsive. They fucking changed the controls. It's R1 instead of R2 now. I'm gonna leave the tutorial menu on, just in case there's new mechanics.
None shall defy me.
Oh shit. Nice try, Kratos. Nice try. God damn it. think I can damage him. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I can't believe I did that. I'm so bad at those quick combo wins. Hold on 1 second. Robbie, we gotta go. Gotta go, buddy. Nice bath area. Why did they change the controls from 1 to 2? Oh, maybe it's because this is a PS3 game? I don't think so. The pause menu music? Oh yeah, I think it's just the music in general. It's very good. I think we can all agree that the music in these games is pretty tight. Alright. I'm gonna play until the next save point, and then I'll probably call it. Because I need to eat dinner. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Very cool. New mechanic. Grappling. Oh, ledge get up is faster. Oh, it was bow.
Show no mercy!
Whoa, cool. Oh. Oh, look at these. Oh, new specials. Those are kind of sick. Oh. Wow. Wow. Kratos is still pretty strong for everything. There's a ladder here, but... Oh, wall climb. Okay. Oops. Not exactly what I meant to do. All good. Thanks for hanging out. I think we're gonna stop the stream pretty soon anyway. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll I don't know if we'll stream tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? We might. But thanks for hanging out. And we got God of War 2. It's been fun.
None shall defy me. I will make you suffer. The God of War! None shall defy me! I am the God of War!
See ya! Okay. Was
Shall defy me. I am the God of War. None shall defy me. I will make you suffer. I am the God of War. None shall defy me.
It's not ideal. But that's alright.
god of war! I will make you suffer! I am the god of war!
Nice, nice. I pressed triangle. That's a joke.
I will make you suffer!
Oh, I have. Okay, yeah. I think I have high frames, but I'm gonna. Yeah. We're gonna. We're gonna call it for tonight. This is a great stream. No one's here, which is I'm gonna stream. If you're watching the VOD, bye bye.